to the premiere episode of the Polished Playbook Podcast.
Boom, 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 boom.
This is a podcast where us two KC girls who love sports dive into the NFL, NBA, WNBA, even KC local sports, and some women's sports as well. Also with a splash of fashion and pop culture. I am one of your hosts. I am NailzandNovelz and
DJ Diamond Diva in the building. Y'all already know what it is.
Y'all do. So that introduction was quick. We don't really need to get into any more. If y'all following us, y'all know who we are. And if you're not following us, please do.
Hopefully you will. Yes.
You will, I promise. So, and now that our introduction is wrapped up, let's get into it.
We're going to dive right in.
We're going to dive right in with the weekly rundown. And I'm going to have Sharon take over about the NFL.
All right. So we will start off with the weekly rundown. And this segment is just going to kick off some of the highlights that happened over the past week as we see it. Now, as we mentioned, we're just going to go ahead and dive right into the NFL championship weekend last week. So y'all know the Seahawks met up with the Rams, and then we also had the Patriots versus the Broncos. Now let me just be honest. For those who watched the Patriots and Broncos game, trash. No,
and you're not playing. It's
no
fine.
disrespect, right? I get it. It was a lot going on. Like when the game first started, we didn't have no snow. Then by the fourth quarter, it was snow and all that. But we missed having the Chiefs in the AFC
I wanted to
Championship
turn it
game.
off. I was so bored.
Did you get some work done? Get some laundry done? Get some
I was reading.
house cleaning. Other tasks while the game was on. But no, okay, so we're going to jump right in case you guys didn't kind of see what happened. You just got the final. You didn't miss much, as we mentioned, but nonetheless, it's a championship game. Both teams were in it. It was very, very low scoring. Not a lot of offense, but just a lot of snow. I will say the defense was really good. Those are two stellar defenses, the Patriots and both the Broncos. Even though I'm not a Broncos fan, I got to give them their credit on that. It started off pretty decent. I thought that Jarrett Stidham, I said, okay, we knew Bo Nix was out. Jarrett Stidham did his thing with an early TD, and then that was it. Okay? That's pretty much it.
That's
on
it.
the
That's
different
all.
side. That's all. Now, for the Patriots, I got to give Drake May a little bit of credit. I know the last couple of weeks we haven't seen as much flashiness, then I will give him a pass due to the weather. He's had bad weather the last 2 weeks, but on his legs, he did really good. He had 65 yards, and he had their only touchdown run. It was a 6-yard TD. And once again, like I said, the defense was really the star of the show. We had Leonard Taylor. He tipped a 45-yard field goal attempt with under 5 minutes left, which was huge for the Pats. And then Christian Gonzalez, he had that interception in the fourth that pretty much closed the door on Denver's Super Bowl dreams. So for those of you that thought Denver was about to be the leaders of the new school and take over the Chiefs, you're wrong. Okay? You still got some work to do. Now, I will give y'all credit because the Chiefs aren't in the postseason this year.
Right.
And y'all were. So you got that.
Yeah.
But outside of that, that's all you got. That's where the list stops, okay? So there's our AFC game. They'll be representing, the Patriots is going to be representing the AFC in this year's Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara. Moving on to the more exciting game of the two, we had the Rams versus the Seahawks, and that one was something. There was a little bit of controversy too, so we'll get into that in a minute about a what if that maybe could have happened. But if we say the AFC was a battle of the trenches, this was just kind of a shootout. I'm going to give flowers to Sam Darnold, okay?
Yes.
Sam Darnold. Shout out to First Things First. That's a show that I really rock with. Homegrown Nick Wright. They call it really good. And one thing that I think is really funny and that I agree with is we had Sam Darnold on Pumpkin Watch, okay? If anybody don't know what Pumpkin Watch is, Cinderella, she had a little bit of time at the ball, and it's like she's shining, she's doing her thing. But when that clock hit, she gonna shrivel back up to who we thought she were. Okay, you back. And so that's what we call players who is like, okay, you doing good now. You've won a few games. You looking like you might be something, but we got to kind of test it out because you may not really sustain the test of time. So we had my boy Sam on Pumpkin Watch, and he's officially off. Like when you make the Super Bowl, and then in this dominant of a display, not just this game against the 49ers, I mean, they shellacked the 49ers. Sorry for y'all, any 49ers fans, which I'm not sorry. I'm going to take some liberty here because y'all be talking cold cash on the Chiefs. And it's okay because I get 49ers is historically a great franchise. Y'all have a lot of Super Bowls, and the Chiefs are right there. We about to be neck and neck with y'all. But anywho, yeah, the shellacking there. And then on Sunday against the Rams, which is a really good team, you got to give Sam his flowers on that. But what I will say is Jackson Smith Njigba, and I hope I said your name right because you was balling. He went off 10 catches for 153 yards, a TD, and he had one of the nastiest catches all year. If y'all ain't seen it, it's online. So I got to give them their flowers once again. Sam Darnold, 25 of 36, 346 yards, 3 TDs, and 0 turnovers. That's how you win a game. No turnovers and putting them points on the board. Now, what I wanted to say about that game, because there was a little bit of talk about Sean McVay and the fact that he didn't take the touchdown in the fourth quarter. If y'all didn't see the game or maybe heard about it, the Rams decided to go for a TD on a 4th and 4 on their own 6-yard line instead of taking a field goal. The field goal wouldn't have given them the lead. It just would have made them closer. And so they missed it. It was bad. And then, as we know, Seattle charged down the field and they ended up scoring, which meant that the Rams, instead of maybe just getting a field goal and being able to take it into OT or winning the game, they had to have the touchdown. And they got the ball back with about 20-something seconds. I can't remember exactly how much, but wasn't enough to get it done, and they subsequently lost. So there was a lot of talk, people criticizing McVay, some people calling for his job, which I don't agree with. Because it's like, lest we forget, Sean McVay got y'all a Super Bowl a few years ago. Like, people turn on you so fast, don't they?
And that Super Bowl we should have been in, too.
Girl, I still got I don't even want to.
Let's not talk about that. Let's move forward.
I just can't. I don't. One day on the show, I'm going to tell y'all my story about that. Child, help me. But yeah, so I said I understand why he went for it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're playing to win versus tie, but a lot of people weren't too happy about it. And so I understand. I feel like in the moment I was like, take the points, stay close. But I do understand why he went for the win.
I mean, it's a big game, and you want to get to the Super Bowl, so I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, think about the game prior, because Sean Payton definitely went for it, and he didn't get nothing. So therefore,
so it's one of those, if you get it, you're the hero, everybody loves you, and then if you don't, then everybody hates you and they want you gone. And I just, that's whack to me. Sean McVay is a very great coach, and everybody make mistakes. Players F up too sometimes. So
yeah, it's part of the game.
It's part of it. We don't throw them away with the garbage, because who y'all gonna get? If y'all get rid of Sean McVay, who's out there that y'all gonna get that's gonna give y'all the success that y'all had? Think about that. Y'all want to throw them away, because a lot of people will take them if y'all do. Yeah. Now we're gonna move on from that. Right? We're to the Super Bowl. Now, I said the Patriots and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Now, what is significant about this Super Bowl, besides it's a rematch, right? Remember the days Brady in beast mode, that infamous, he should have ran beast mode on the goal line instead of having Russell Wilson throw. We get Cardi this year with Seattle and Patriots, right? Because Stephon Diggs and Cardi. That's her man. It
is.
So what do you think about that? Like,
I love seeing Cardi in her wag mode. I love it. So many women that are either big names or celebrities or even women athletes are in wag mode right now. And I love seeing her out there supporting her man and just having a good time and looking good while she's doing it.
So we got Cardi, we got, of course, Taylor Swift, we got Simone Biles, and we got Sierra still. Now, I don't know we'll see what Russell do, where he go. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else we got in terms of like big time.
I mean, you still have
McCaffrey's married to her name is on tip. I can picture her face, but I know he has a famous wife.
Well, Josh does. Josh Allen. Haley Stanfield Allen now.
Yes,
so
he has
her.
A few. It's becoming more prevalent where we're seeing a lot of the Hollywood or other athletes and stuff on the field and supporting their athletic men on the field. So that's what's up. All right, now let's talk about the NBA. We're going to get to a little bit of NBA talk.
Oh, let's get into the NBA. Right now, there's a lot going on as far as games being played, but not too much news. But we did get the All-Star starters for All-Stars happening in a couple weeks, but we do have the starters. So for the East, we have Cade Cunningham, Tyrese Maxey, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I can never say that man's name. Antetokounmpo. Just Giannis. We're just going to go with Giannis. But Giannis is going to be out, so he will not be playing. He has an injury right now. Yeah. So I don't know who's going to replace him yet. I don't know who's going to replace him as a starter. But we have Jalen Brunson and Jaylen Brown as well. For the West, we have Mr. MVP himself, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Nikola Jokic, who is on injury watch. I don't know if he's going to play, but they think he is, so that's good. He's really needed. And then Luka Doncic, of course, the leading league scorer and fan vote receiver.
Okay.
And one of my faves, because, he plays for the Lakers now.
Let's go. Lake show.
And then old, reliable Steph Curry is rounding out the West starters. What they're going to do, though, Oh, no, he's not rounding. I'm sorry. I forgot about Mr. Wemby himself, Mr. Alien, Victor Wembanyama. And it's weird because the only reason why he got to be a starter, him and Anthony Edwards actually tied for their percentage of, I guess, just the votes. But the fan vote is always separate. And he got to be the starter because of the fan vote. He got more fan votes than Ant did. So that's fine. But what they're going to be doing is World versus USA. And I'm going to tell you right now, with them doing World versus USA, USA is in trouble. Yeah. Because look at those. You got Luka, Shea, Wemby, Jokic. I mean, if Giannis was available, it would have been Giannis too. So it's just like, I don't know what they're doing here with this. But I miss the old All-Star. I miss the East versus West. And just, not even when they had the team captains, because I wasn't a huge fan of that, even though it made it a little more exciting. But let's just get back to the East versus the West and leave it at that.
Now, is it still going to be the 4-quarter type of situation where they got the winners of each quarter?
Yeah. It's just, I mean, just like the Pro Bowl, everybody's just changing things, and we just need to go back to
NBA All-Star used to always be, like that would be the thing. I feel like when NFL, I'm an NFL girly, but the NFL Pro Bowl weekend didn't have nothing on NBA All-Star. Like, All-Star was where it's at, and I feel like they're trying to figure it out, but they still don't.
Sometimes I feel like they're doing too much. And it doesn't have to be that. Just be simple. I mean, everybody's going to watch all the All-Stars because that's what they came to see. I think they were trying to make it a little more competitive because you know how that goes. Let me tell you, my guy LeBron, he is going to be competitive every time. Last second, okay, LeBron is not there to be just hanging out. Now, he may be, we don't know yet if he's a reserve or not. This is his first year not being a starter since he was a rookie. So it's just like, I don't know if his 41-year-old self can really get out there and go to work. But, I mean, I'm seeing it in the regular season. So, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be so... Look, we out here. We out here. The 40s, we out here. But, yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Hopefully next year I will go. I didn't have it in my manifestation this year. But I'm planning to go next year, depending on where it is. Plus, it was... I don't remember where it is. It's in L.A., I think. Or is it? I don't remember where it is, but I won't be there. And
that's all you need to know.
I won't be there. From home. I mean, I'm excited to watch it from my couch, but yeah, I'm excited. So now I can go into the WNBA because there's not really a lot going on because it's the off season, but there's a lot of financial and risk of a season things happening right now. So despite the schedule being released, which I was shocked to see, the WNBA and the Player Association are still stuck in CBA negotiations. Players opted out early. Key issues include revenue sharing, salary, travel, and player protections that just aren't resolved. Like we look at the NBA versus the WNBA, and I get it. People can say, well, there are not as many eyes on the W as it is on the NBA, but nowadays it is. So therefore, these ladies should still be getting what they deserve, like what they're saying. Pay them what they deserve and pay them what you owe. So I don't know what's going to happen with that, but I know if a deal isn't reached soon, it could be like a lockout for the season, which would break my heart.
Now, do you know when they have to have a decision made or reach a decision before they can move forward? Or?
So I think they've already extended this several times. So this isn't the first time. So I don't know where they have to be in order for it just to be, hey, we're not playing and anything like that. Because it starts, the season starts in May, April, sometime. So it's already about to be February, so I don't know.
But I get it. It's like, you got to pay people for what they're doing. And like Keena was saying, like, the argument is, well, NBA is bringing in this much. And that, I get it. Yep. At the end of the day, a business is a business, and you put money where the money is. But the women's leagues are picking up. They do have a lot of fans. They do have a lot of viewership. So there is no way. Like I can't remember exactly what year, but this was too recent and just ridiculous, kind of the accommodations that some of the players are put in when they travel. I just don't I understand, and it's still unfortunate, but just not having the same equity and just outright respect. Put me in a clean place. Like, what are we doing? Why should they ever be in a hotel that's not clean? Like, So I really understand why they are holding out and why you gotta you have to stand for what you believe in and stand for what's right and what you should be getting. So hopefully they can work things out, because we do want to see the season, but at the same time I understand we got to get the money right, and we got to get some straightening and try to make this more equitable than what it is. Shout out to them, and I hope that we can
figure it out. But there is one women's athlete that is making a record-breaking $2 million plus a year through soccer, and that is Miss Trinity Rodman. So shout out to her.
Hello. I know y'all remember Dennis. Oh, Dennis Rodman with the Bulls. His daughter, you guys.
She is doing it, and I was so glad to see her being able to do this, and not just her as a soccer player, but her also as a Black woman show up like this and get what she deserves.
That's
and
dope.
Hopefully they can see that this is where all women's sports need to go. So we'll see.
Shout out.
Yeah. Let's move over to some Kansas City sports.
Yeah. So really quick, before we move on to the replay and receipt, we do want to shout out the Kansas City Mavericks hockey team. Now, if y'all didn't know, they have been balling, okay? 14 games in a row, which is a franchise record streak. They play again this weekend. They'll actually be in Iowa, and so they'll have a chance to actually beat that record. They're going to take on the Iowa Heartlanders. So we just want to shout out to them. I'll be going to another game next week to check them out. But yeah, shout out to the Mavericks. If I had my air horn, 14 in a row.
That's huge.
And last year, they actually went all the way. They didn't take it home, didn't take home the championship. But this year is a year of unfinished business, so they're hoping to bring that back. So all sports in Kansas City, we are rooting for you, okay? Let's make it happen.
Yes.
Go Mavericks.
Yeah.
All right.
We're ready to go into replay and receipts.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we're going to start off with the Pro Bowl. Now, y'all already know the Pro Bowl is going to take place Tuesday, February 3rd. The Chiefs actually had 4 players who made that roster. Those players are Travis Kelce, Creed Humphrey, Chris Jones, and Trey Smith. Now, Killer Trav led all players in fan voting again for the second consecutive season. Yes, Mr. Popular, right? And so he will not be there, and so his replacement is going to be Dalton Kincaid from the Bills. Now, this is just me, okay? This ain't nobody. It's not official, all right? But I'm thinking, okay, Travis Kelce said no. We don't have a reason why he said that he won't be there, but he's just not going to go, so they'll put in the alternate. I was like, well, maybe he's not going to retire, because I would think like, okay, if this was my last year and I was done, I'm going to just go to the Pro Bowl.
I'm not just do much, but I'm going to be there.
Right, but I'm going to just go give the fans a little bit of show. So I'm thinking like, what if that means he's coming back for another year? So that's why he was like, I'm good. Like, I'm going to sit this Pro Bowl out.
Because he know if he does come back, he'll be back there again next year.
That's what I'm saying. He won't be able to play.
Well, he won't be able to play.
Super Bowl. We're going to be chilling.
He would like to be voted.
But he'll be voted.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just an unofficial take from me. But I was like, maybe. So there's that. What I will say, the Pro Bowl, I'm gonna watch a little bit. They'll have a flag football game and all of that. They'll have a few skills challenges and things like that. But we'll see. They're trying to make it safe. For a lot of players will always opt out of the Pro Bowl because they were scared of getting injured or things like that. But they still want to make it interesting. So like I said, they have the flag football and a few other things. And so it should be a little fun time. But if you guys are into watching the Pro Bowl, make sure you tune in.
I like the skills challenge.
Yeah, those are always fun.
Part.
I usually always like the skills challenge. Yeah. And then it's fun when people show up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you have, top name people. So it should still be good. I'm always going to watch the Pro Bowl. That's how that goes. Now, I know that you guys heard the news. Anybody that's a Chiefs fan, y'all had to have heard the news because we've been talking about it for the past week. My boy EB is back, baby. Yes. It is official. The deal is inked. Nagy is out the door. Shout out to Nagy for all that he's done. But I'm glad to see my boy Eric Bieniemy is back. And so we're going to play a little clip for y'all in case you missed it, what Killer Trav had to say.
It looks like Eric Bieniemy will be back with the Kansas City Chiefs. Trav, you and I have talked about this a lot. I know EB was a huge part of this offensive success for a while in Kansas City. How do you feel about this?
I think it's great. It's a marriage that's going to pick up right where it left off. You can see those running backs over in Chicago. Their body of work was definitely a Eric Bieniemy style of football, man.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to see him back in the building, man. He's one of my favorite coaches of all time, one of my favorite people of all time. I've had so many unbelievable growing moments under him as a player, as a person. I just love the guy. It's going to be awesome to see him back in the building and see him back wearing the Chiefs logo, baby.
Back in the building.
You gonna be in the building? No, you already know. because I was just putting my 2 and 2 together for the Pro Bowl, and I said, well, look at here. Travis Kelce loves him some Eric Bieniemy.
Yes.
And we've already known that he was on the fence about the retirement. And so I was like, I'm not trying to be too literal here. But he said it'll be nice to see him back in the building. If you ain't in the building, how you going to see him back in the building?
Right. Are you going to see like videos or something?
That's what I'm saying.
So for me, that means to see him in the building, you got to be back in the building.
Coming on back. So I don't know. Like I said, that's an unofficial take. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel strongly like this is a big move. And I'm really excited actually because I know that year to year things are going to change and not look the same. We were very used to that high-flying Chiefs offense that we saw because of Eric Bieniemy and his regime. And so I just feel like this is a spark of bringing that back. For those of you who don't know what Eric Bieniemy has done, let me just tell you, okay? EB was the Chiefs offensive coordinator from 2018 through 2022, and during that time, he had the most productive, actually one of the most in the entire NFL, productive offenses, okay? He the team ranked near the top in points and yards during his time from 2018 to 2022. And, of course, he took them to 2 Super Bowls. And the offense averaged around 493 points per season and led the league in total yards 3 times, okay? So your boy can put up numbers, okay? I just feel like I know people say, oh, it's the same old, same old. It's really not. Like, he went to Chicago into things. He's back. It's new players. So it's not going to be the same old, same old. But what I can tell you is a success and winning strategy is what it is. And I think he has a way to hold players accountable that they weren't being held accountable this year. We saw a lot of drops and stuff from the receiver. And I know he's more so a running backs coach and things. But he's going to be the total OC over here. So that means he's got purview over everybody. I think he's going to be able to hold people accountable. I think the players respect him tremendously. Every single player, Maurice Jones-Drew, people that don't even play for the Chiefs that have worked with Eric Bieniemy speak very highly of him. So I just think his presence, his work ethic, and the fact that, when you're doing good, you're going to get your attaboy. But at the same time, if you out there fooling around, I'm going to get in your, I think they needed that. And so I'm curious to see how that's going to change. I'm excited to see if that offense is about to get back to what we think, because we got the best quarterback in the league, y'all. Like, forget what everybody else talking about. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. So to have him, to have one of the best offensive coordinators, and then hopefully we can get some more weapons surrounding him, get a running back in that can kind of relieve things and allow Patrick Mahomes to cook because you got that running back threat. I'm telling you, the Chiefs are going to be back in the Super Bowl next year. If they can pull all of this off, which I believe they can. You heard it here first. And we'll get more into that. We ain't even over with this season, but I just had to put my little 2 cents in about that. Just really quick, I mentioned Matt Nagy is out. We do have a new wide receiver coach because Connor Embry is gone. He's been replaced with Chad O'Shea. Now, O'Shea is a veteran coach in the NFL for 20-plus years. He's came over from the Browns, and so he was their wide receiver coach and passing game coordinator. So that was another addition we made to the roster. So we gonna see.
We got some new faces coming in. I love that. And the only reason we really let go of EB was for him to find a head coaching
There position. It is.
It wasn't because we didn't value him. And I say we like I'm in the building.
But
we are. But that was the only reason. And now that we see that, I don't understand why he never got that opportunity. Welcome back. Welcome back home.
Yep, that's a good call out because people think, oh, well, they let him go. No, they didn't. It was just for him to get a head coaching job.
Yeah.
So we're going to
we are going to move on to the 30-second timeout. And this is the 30-second timeout is when either me or Sharon will ask each other questions, or if we happen to have a guest, we will ask the guest questions. It's like just a this or that. The first thing that pops in your mind, you have to answer. So I'm on the clock today. Sharon has her questions. I have not seen them. I may be a little nervous, but let's see.
It'll be fine.
It's
so laid back.
Okay.
All right, let's hit it. All right. Watch the game at home or at a sports bar?
At home.
Patriots or Seahawks?
Patriots.
Steph Curry or Dame Lillard?
Oh, Steph.
Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Summer season or fall?
Summer.
Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix.
Sneakers or heels?
Ooh. Heels.
Brunch or dinner?
Brunch.
Okay, brunch girly. Football or basketball?
Basketball.
A designer bag with your outfit or statement shoes? Which one?
Designer bag, please. Thank you.
Ooh. Are we out of time? Look.
Yes, we're out of time.
We go way over time. Look. I got so enthralled in what was going on. I ain't even paying attention to the clock.
That was
my
fun.
G.
I think it just went out with the last question. We got it. That was a great 30-second timeout.
You did good. You had it together. See, I told you it wasn't going to be We're going to ease you in. We're not gonna
I like that because I was a little nervous. I don't know what kind of questions I was going to
send you off. No,
okay, we don't do no send-off. So
this is a perfect time. Viewers, really quick, public service announcement. In case you hear this, you see this is a code that I live by. We don't do the send-offs. No. What do I mean by a send-off? For example, a picture. Say we out and about. Me and Keena are out. And we're having dinner or something, and then there's a picture that's taken, and I look like a dang fool.
Mouth wide open.
We ain't posting that. We're not gonna do that.
That's a send-off.
Looks beautiful in the picture, and then I look a mess.
We're not using it.
Crop me out. Do what you got to do, but don't send me off. And so that's what that means. Public
now you know.
Now you know. The more you know. Where's my
the rainbow?
The you know. All right, so we gotta move on to our next segment.
Oh. Flag on the play. This is a segment where we dive into some controversies in the sports world. Who we got today?
Today. It's multifaceted, but it's going to tie into the same thing.
Yeah.
So for me, the flag on the play was stemming from last week in the whole Josh Allen controversy. We talked about, is it a catch? Is it not a catch? We've got the firing of their head coach, Sean McDermott. We've got things going on where the owners are talking about the players, i.e. specifically Keon Coleman, that he wasn't going to be next up to be picked. And so I just want to jump into this by saying, shout out to Josh Allen. I have a lot of respect for Josh Allen as a player. I think he is definitely top tier, elite. Most teams, if we didn't have Patrick Mahomes, hey, Josh Allen, he's a great quarterback. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I am sick of the takes on a lot of these shows that will say that he is, they pretty much put him above all the other quarterbacks, including Patrick Mahomes, including Lamar Jackson, including
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts. And I'm saying you need to hold him to the same level of scrutiny that you hold all of these other quarterbacks to, because all season and even in the losing game in the playoffs where he had 4 turnovers on his own, y'all gonna tell me poor Josh Allen, he didn't have no help. If he would have had people. I have Colin Cowherd. Now, shout out to Colin Cowherd because I watch his show and everything, and some of his takes I can agree with. Mm-hmm. But that take about, over the past 2 years, and don't quote me on if he said 2 years. I feel like he said over the past 2 seasons that Josh Allen was a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes, and it ain't even close.
What? So why would we
Keena,
say that?
Walk me through it.
I can't walk you through it. Sorry. And I like Josh. I like Joshua Allen. I like Josh, but don't you dare disrespect my
quarterback. Don't you do
like
it. Don't you dare. Because here's the thing, and I know people might say, oh, well, you're just saying that because you're a homer, you're a Chiefs fan. Yes, I am a Chiefs fan.
But there's other quarterbacks
the facts aren't the facts, though, Keena. Like, at the end of the day, they try to say one of the main arguments is Josh Allen, he ain't got nobody. He don't have no talent. That's a dang lie. Who did he have this year? He happened to have the best running back in the league. He had James Cook, who won the rushing title this year. They haven't had a man in Buffalo win the rushing title since O.J. Simpson back in '76. And you telling me he ain't got no help?
And he was running through people, too.
Let Patrick Mahomes have him running like that. Do you think we wouldn't have won more games? We probably would be in the Super Bowl to have a top-tier running back like that.
He always has weapons.
He always has. He's got one of the top 5 offensive lines, but he ain't got no help. Like, we gotta stop that. People have done more with less. A lot of people tend to forget now. The Chiefs have people that have developed into household names, but years ago we didn't have a whole bunch of superstars like that. These people are superstars now because we've won championships. How many rookies that came into the Chiefs that got Super Bowls? So it ain't about he don't have these names. It's what can you do and how you can develop those people, and that's just not Josh Allen. That's coaching. Too, but it's like, don't give me that. And then when he loses, we want to feel bad, and I get it, these are these people's lives, I feel bad, it's like, dang, that sucks. But somebody does have to lose, and if you're gonna say it has nothing to do with Josh Allen and he should have had, then I just feel like you playing with me and you don't know what you're talking about, because they do have people.
This was supposed to be his year, right? No Patrick, no Lamar, no Joseph, no Joe Burrow. I mean, what this was supposed to be his year to just run to the Super Bowl. He couldn't get there.
He let Bo Nix in them.
Yeah. So let's stop doing that. Let's stop coddling.
So I'm sorry. That's it. That was that's the PSA of the flag on the play. I need y'all to start treating him like you treat Patrick Mahomes, like you treat Lamar Jackson. When y'all say Lamar, he's not this, he's not that. Yep. Y'all don't. How about Hurts, who has a Super Bowl, and y'all still don't want to put respect on his name?
Ever.
I don't want to hear nothing. And then the last thing I'll say about this, the year that Josh Allen, because up till then, he didn't have nothing. When we want to talk about the most playoff wins, or we talk about championships, AFC, what's it, not Pro Bowl nods, but MVP. Lamar should have probably got it last year. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
He definitely
the numbers,
got it.
but I felt like it was because Lamar had it the year before, and we kind of want to give it to somebody. We want to give Josh. They want him to be up there and have somebody to compete with Patrick Mahomes, and so that's why they did it. Lamar should have been MVP 2 times in a row. I don't care if it ain't been done. It goes to where it needs to. We're not just giving no courtesy awards.
It's not a participation trophy.
What's this? The kids football league. Well, this is the
everybody
the pros.
wins.
Like, so I don't know. I'm gonna get off my soapbox with that, but that's the flag on the play. I did want to mention the Keon Coleman ownership issue though. So once again, we still with the Bills because they don't know what they're doing.
Mess over there right now.
What's happening? Okay. I didn't really like that. And then so Keon Coleman himself, one of his representatives, they had said that, he was taken aback at first, but he's going to go on with business as usual. He's not going to be requesting a trade, and he's going to prepare for next season as if he's going to be a Bill. Mm-hmm. So he's handling it like a class act. But I just think that's kind of whack. Like, so instead of taking accountability for whatever coaching decisions you made, for the fact that your quarterback had 4 silly turnovers, we're going to put it on Keon Coleman.
You put it on one person. One person that just got
the
there.
baby.
One person that just got there. And as the owner, he's still on your team. So why are we talking about, it wasn't on me, it was the coaching staff?
We weren't going to go with
That's
it.
disrespectful.
He took one for 10. Yeah, I didn't like it. I thought it was very uncouth. It doesn't look good. And this is why. Everybody ain't a class act from the top to the bottom. And
they just got money.
And we'll see. And sorry Buffalo fans. Sorry, but this is part of it. This is why y'all still ain't got no chips, because y'all doing all this foolery. Let's treat our players and people with respect. If you got issues, keep it a house. You don't need to be airing people out on TV. If you got a problem with what he did, let's talk to him in the back, and then let's
develop him. Let's spend some time doing that instead of talking about him. Lord,
that's not soapbox on that, girl.
That was a great flag on the play. Let's move on to one of my favorites. Tunnel fits and fashion flips, where we look into what our favorite athletes are wearing in the tunnel. Hold on. Let's take a second right here and let's look at these lovely people here. Look, we got Patrick Mahomes in this amazing suit.
G'd up.
We got Angela Reese, of course, in a Chanel number.
Lovely.
I know her. Lovely. And then LeBron. LeBron never goes wrong. LeBron's been here for 75 years, it seems. He knows. And I know Savannah be in there helping him too, so I know he knows what to wear. But let's look at what people have worn this week. Who do we have? Okay, we'll start off with Shea. Now, Shea, known to put something on. He's always known to walk through the tunnel in stuff no one's ever seen. Okay. Stuff that either looks good or is just out of the box. What is that? So what do you think of this fit?
I ain't mad at it. Now, the shoes, I'm trying to figure out, they got a little elevation going on. But I'm not mad at the all black fit, the little pop of color with the hat. Yeah. I ain't mad at it.
I love it.
I see little gloves.
Yeah. I love, me, I'm always out of the box with things. So I enjoyed this outfit. But I will say with Shea, it's usually a lot more.
So he toned it down for us.
He toned it down for
Okay, we'll be watching to see if he makes it again. Yeah. Another week.
Next, we have Miss Monique Billings, who is a WNBA superstar. She plays for the Golden State Valkyries, and in Unrivaled, she plays for the Hive. What's funny about that is those are both new teams in both of those leagues. So her fit, I am obsessed with.
I like it. It's giving me that LA.
It's giving me that Compton vibe, right? Yeah, I love it. Yep. I love it. She paired it with the heels. The pants are low.
And body is given.
It's a button. Oh, at all times, her body is T. So the glasses set it off. I love it.
Yeah.
And then we have Stephon Diggs. And Stephon usually brings it for me.
Yeah, I've seen him pop up a few times. But he does. And then sometimes it's like,
sometimes. This is just a real basic look. Yes. And it's funny to me that he wore Broncos colors. I didn't think about that. Saying that. But hey, do what you do. But, your girl, though. Your girl, she came through. So, honorary. Look at that. Cardi's not an athlete.
Look at the bag.
But look at everything. Look at the material. Like, look, Cardi brought everything.
The finest of textiles.
Even the fur that she had, girl. Yes, the fur that she had on. Cardi was bringing it. So we had to add her to this because there's no fashion flip here Cardi is always on.
I would say this is a pretty good week. I wasn't upset with none of the looks that I saw.
I wasn't upset.
This week.
I think Steph could have brought it a little bit more for the AFC. Maybe he'll do it for the Super Bowl.
If you ain't gonna do it for well, I was gonna say if you ain't gonna do it for the Super Bowl, when you gonna do it, but maybe he's just like, I'm gonna be focused.
Maybe so.
Cause he actually, he's going to the Super Bowl before your boy Josh Allen. No talent. That's crazy. Somebody from the Bills made the Super Bowl. Who would have thunk? Okay, exactly. I'm done. I really don't dislike Bills fans. They're actually not bad, some of y'all, but it just is what it is.
And like we said, we like Josh Allen. It's the conversation,
the media,
around
the conversation. I need everybody just to let's be fair. You can have your 2 cents, but I want to hear the same energy when it comes to all these other people. Don't just be kicking my quarterback and Lamar Jackson and all of them other quarterbacks back in. Let's hold everybody to the same standard.
Everybody should be held accountable.
But yes, all of these are great fashion
all
picks
of
for
them.
the week. I'll be excited to see what she wears in the Super Bowl. This is Cardi's first Super Bowl. Bam, 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 bam. The Cardi Bowl.
The Cardi Bowl.
All right. So that brings us to our closing huddle.
My God.
Are we there already? Like, I just feel like we haven't been talking that long, but I've probably been running
Before we get
out.
into our closing huddle, since this is our first episode, I'm super excited to be here with you.
Me too.
It's going to be a good time. Y'all are just now getting into knowing us, but we've known each other for a little bit now, and we are two women that love sports. Mm-hmm. And we wanted to just have a place to make it our own and talk about different things. And it's going to be a time, y'all.
It's going to be a time. Like I said, the sports and what's going on, along with a little bit of fun and fashion, like all of it. Because as you guys know, sports and fashion are meeting in the middle. It's a thing now. So
it is.
It's a really fun opportunity. And we're glad that y'all are rocking with us. We're so excited. I know we're kind of going to the off season in some of the sports, but it'll be here before you know it. Time is ticking. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to have all of the news hot off the presses when these seasons are rolling. So I'm so excited and so happy to be here with you.
Look, okay. So what do we have going on this week coming up?
Pro Bowl, Tuesday, February 3rd.
Yeah, I got two big key matchups in the NBA, the Lakers versus the Knicks and the Thunder versus the Nuggets this Sunday. Very good. Also for Unrivaled, for my Unrivaled girlies that watch, they will actually be in Philly on Friday. Nice. Usually they play all their games in Miami. But Friday they will be in Philly. They'll be back in Miami for their games Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I will actually be in Miami for those games. So I'm super stoked, super excited.
So you better share with us how
I will share. I'm excited to watch all 8 teams play. I'm excited to see, because if you don't know about Unrivaled, it's a 3-on-3 league. So it's super fun, super fast paced. So I'm excited to be able to see all these WNBA All-Stars in one place. I am missing Angel Reese though this year, but maybe she'll be in Miami and come to the game while I'm there. Angel, please. Hey, girl. Asia, too, please. Asia was just there last weekend, but, her man, Mr. Bam Adebayo plays in Miami, so maybe she come back. So, Asia, I'll be there, too. So, if both of y'all can come out, please do.
And with that being said, at the end of the show, we always gonna close it out with a little bit of song. Today we decided to start with it, and I thought that Cardi B, Hello, was perfect and fitting because this is our inaugural episode of the Polished Podcast, the Polished Playbook. The Polished Playbook. It's still a Polished Podcast.
It's still the Polished Playbook. The Polished Playbook Podcast, and that's also a tongue twister. I don't think I've ever said it like that before.
When I was saying it, I was like, the Polished. Look, we gonna get it together, okay?
We are. This is episode 1, so this is just the beginning of something that's going to be great.
And we're always gonna keep it a buck. Like, I messed up. I said the Polished Playbook.
And
that's right. That's the right way.
The Polished Playbook
Podcast.
That's a lot of P's. But while we're on that subject, please make sure you are following the Polished Playbook Pod on all platforms. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok is coming. Also over on Threads. Well, I don't know about TikTok right now. We'll get back to you on that. But everything else. So make sure you are following us on YouTube. Make sure you are subscribing to our channel so you don't miss a beat.
Yes. And so as I mentioned, we always going to close out every show with a song. This time we started it with a song, but we chose Hello by Cardi B because, one, Patriots are going to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And Cardi B will be at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
And then we want to say hello. We want to thank you for joining us, for rocking with us. We are going to have more episodes on the way every week. Make sure you follow and subscribe, like my girl Keena just said. And on that note, we going to let y'all vibe back out to my girl Cardi.
Enjoy. See you guys next week.
Until next time, let's go Chiefs, baby.
Hello, it's me.